Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jedi. Today, we're with the top 10 of the most expensive cars that you can buy as of now. So let's go. At number 1, or at number 10, costing $3 million, we have the Ferrari Pininfarina. So this was released in 2013. Super fast car. Only like 6 of them were made in the beginning, but that was like in 2013, and now, like more of them, I think, are branching. But this car is super fast, so, and it's, $3 million. But, it's usually like a debate for most people if they want to buy this car, if they want to buy a house. So, it's something that, you might never have to think about in your life, but if you do, then I would definitely choose the house because, yeah, we're going to talk about that in the next video. But this car is really fast, and this car is something that you could, like, start off if you're just entering the, the millionaire car buying area. Number 10, we have this car. This is probably the cheapest, this is definitely the cheapest car in this entire video, but this probably is one of those cars that you can start out with and, just like, really flex. Alright, number 9, costing $3.2 million. Talk about a car that looks hot. We have the Aston Martin Valkyrie. This car is amazing. You're not gonna be able to like find another car like this because this car is super cool. And especially if you start modding it, you start adding more stuff to it, this car gets really nice. And compared to 10, 3, just 0.2 million, and you actually get a huge jump in my opinion. This car is super fast, so you can take it out on the racetrack, do a couple drifts with it, donuts. Super cool, super smooth with like all the movements and stuff, and shifting's really easy too. So definitely this car is something that you should really look into if you're trying to have style, speed, and trying not to go too much into the 4 millions, or try not to go too deep into the early 3 millions. At number 8, 3.3 million, Bugatti Veyron by Mansory. This thing is amazing. 254 miles per hour top speed. This thing's fast. You take this out on the highway, you are definitely not getting a ticket because they cannot catch you. This car is super cool. And with Bugatti, we don't have to say anything because all Bugattis look sleek. This car itself is super nice because the front, it actually looks super smooth. So it's super aerodynamic and you're basically just gliding through the air. And it feels really good in it, is what I've heard. And this car, 3.3 million, just a small upgrade from the last one. Me personally, I would still go for the Ashton over this one because, first of all, the name and the brand and stuff. But, Bugatti is definitely not like, like a bad brand or anything. So 3.3 million, 3.2 million, I would still do 3.2, save that 1 million and go for the cooler looking car. Number 7, Lycan. Wow, this, it's called the whole thing is actually the Lycan Hypersport. $3.4 million. Talk about a car that looks like a Batmobile. If you're trying to look like Batman for Halloween, this is probably the best like accessory that you could get. This car looks amazing. Like, honestly, look at that picture, dude. Come on. That car really looks like Batman would ride that. That's amazing. This car, 240 miles per hour, not that fast, but 3.8 liter engine gives you 750 horsepower. That's pretty good. And 3.4 million. So in this whole video we're gonna be comparing a lot. So starting off, we had the 3, like, so we're building up. The 3.2 million car, the Aston Martin was actually my favorite, but now I'm gonna have to jump on to the Lycan Hypersport because this car looks cool, and I heard that it actually feels good too. And talk about like aerodynamics, like this car is amazing, and it's got the looks too. So I'm definitely putting this up a little bit more. So like the reason I'm putting this up because this is a car that I truly believe that it's worth spending that 0.2 million more than you would for the Ashton to get this one. So definitely get this one. Next we have the McLaren P1 LM, 3.6 million. I expected a little bit more, but and I guess for the name, we got the high price. But me personally, I don't know if this car should be at where it is. I would still go for the Lycan Hypersport over this one and the Aston Martin. So I'd probably put this at 3. But this car, it's worth a little bit more, 3.6 million. So if you really like McLaren, and if you're one of those people who are like, nah, dude, McLaren all the way, right? Then this is definitely the right car for you. And this car has got that really like, luxurious, grand, like big Chev, like it's got that big like Corvette looking thing. So it's it's got that nice aerodynamic structure. So this car looks super sleek, but Pulling up in a Lycan Hypersport, so much better in my point of view. Number 5. All right, guys, top 5. Let's get into the powerhouses. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, 4.5 mil. That's right, we're jumping straight into the force. 4.5 mil, 2.9 seconds to get to 60 miles per hour. Hit the gas, 2.9 seconds, you're at 60. This car is a beast. If you're willing to go into the 4.5s, if you're willing to go into the 4 millions, get this car. This car is amazing. Lamborghini Veneno, the colors on this are super nice. And you know, you can always get it wrapped, you can always get it painted. And aerodynamics, awesome. Looks, it's a Lamborghini that looks like a sports car. Lamborghinis are a sports car, but it's like a Lamborghini that looks like a plane. This car is amazing. 2.9 seconds, 60 miles per hour. Wow, I wonder what can top this one. Next up, we have the CCXR Trevita, $4.8 million. Still only reaches like 250 top speed. I think that's still pretty good. Floyd Mayweather actually has this in his collection. That's probably one of the things that's really like highly known for. Me personally, this car looks, it's okay. It's not the greatest. 4.8 million. This car, me personally, I don't think it's that great compared to the other cars. But you know, we have the whole like celebrities owning this stuff. So Floyd Mayweather actually owns this, so that's like one of the things that's known for like the most. Still think it's like 250 miles per hour, which still isn't like, you know, it's not like, you know, normal cars. It's great. But me personally, this is more like a luxury car, so I wouldn't really go for this because the looks they're definitely there, but they're not as good as the other cars. So me personally, I'm still sticking with the Lycan Hypersport. I think the Lycan Hypersport is like the best. So I don't know what can top that, but we'll keep going on that list. Bugatti Divo, $5.8 million. So the Bugatti Divo, it's a great car, okay, don't get me wrong. But it only reaches like 234 miles per hour. Compared to the other ones, that's not that great. The looks on it, it's got that Bugatti look, so it's, you know, it's definitely good. So if you're a big Bugatti fan, it's basically there for the name. It's the Bugatti Divo, so it's named after a guy named Divo. Something he did. Crazy history behind it. So that's probably why it's like super expensive. 5.8 million. I think it's a little bit more like a luxury thing. But if you want a car that's well-rounded, speed, luxury, and it's like a huge flex, definitely go for Lycan. But this car is great. $5.8 million, not cheap. So if you're willing to go into the 5.8 ranges and you really like Bugatti, definitely go for this car. Maybach Accelero by Mercedes-Benz. Now we're talking. $8 million. This car is so smooth that if you put your finger on the front, you'll just slide to the end. This car looks so sleek, super smooth. It doesn't even look like a car. It honestly just looks like a sheet. Like, it's so nice and it's super smooth. It's like it's rubbed in butter. The car has a super cool shape. It's got that like train engine shape, so it looks amazing. And this car is super like luxurious. You know, look at that picture. Like, look, it just looks so, yeah. But anyway, this car is super nice. It's not that fast. It reaches like it's still in the 200 like miles per hour range, but it's in the lower ones. And this car is like definitely like a great like flex car. Like, that's what this car would be for, you know, like it's like luxury and flex. So it's not that fast. So it's only got two things. So me personally, you know, I don't think it's that great because it doesn't have that, you know, whole speed factor. The Lycan Hypersport had all three of those things, so still sticking with that one. This car is a great flex. Jay-Z has it, and then the rapper Birdman, he has it. So these cars are like, this car is great if you really want to take your flex to the next level. But if you're trying to get like a car that's like super good, well-rounded. All right, number 1, we have true luxury. This, for most athletes, is like buying a house. $13 million. Sweptail. All right. At number 1, we have truly just magnificence. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. Just for Rolls-Royce, you know, people pay millions. Sweptail, this car is amazing. And the thing is with this car, its features aren't that great on the road, but this car is amazing because it's just true luxury. True luxury, super high flex. Pull up with this car, definitely turning heads. $13 million, not a joke. Definitely, do I think it's worth it? Definitely not. Me personally, no. But people out there who are willing to, you know, like take your flex to the next level, definitely getting this car, wrapping in like, you know, chrome gold, definitely takes that like to a level that no one's even imagined of. So Rolls-Royce Sweptail, this one right here is $13 million. So I personally wouldn't do it. So if I were you guys, I wouldn't do it. But if you really love Rolls-Royce, then this is definitely the car for you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, the Lycan Hypersport is probably the number one best car out of all these things, in my opinion. So keep that in mind if you're gonna go buying cars. But if you just watched this video because you wanted to see all the expensive cars, that's cool too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys
like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you guys do that. And also, check me out on Instagram, guys, at Jedi.Solomon. Right there. Go check me out. Follow me on TikTok too, at Jedi Solomon. Follow me on everything at Jedi Solomon. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.